A clear message from the interim Prime Minister of Ukraine to the UN Security Council, holding its 6th meeting on this crisis in 2 weeks. Arseniy Yatsenyuk aims some of his strongest comments at Russia, looking directly at the Russian ambassador as he spoke.
My country has faced a military aggression of a neighboring country, which is the P5 member. This is absolutely and entirely unacceptable in the 21st century to resolve any kind of conflict with tanks, artillery and boots on the ground.
Прямо отвечу на прямой вопрос господина Яценюка.
I'm going to respond to a direct question put by Mr. Yatsenyuk. Russia does not want war, and neither do the Russians. It's not Russia that unfolded this spiral of violence in the last few months in Ukraine.
It's clear the last remaining chance for a diplomatic solution to this crisis will be at a meeting in London on Friday.
Secretary Kerry will meet Foreign Minister Lavrov tomorrow in the hopes of finding a way off this path of confrontation. Given the risk of conflict, none of us can afford to leave any stone unturned.
If Lavrov and Kerry do not make a breakthrough, the Security Council is likely to meet again on Saturday for a vote on Ukraine. No one doubts that Russia will use its veto, but other countries want to show the Russians are completely isolated. We hear that a text of a resolution has now been drafted. What will be achieved by bringing the Security Council to a vote on this?
Let's wait and see. What we want to achieve, we want to stop Russian invasion, we want to get to the negotiating table, we want to find a peaceful solution of this dramatic conflict, and we want to have Ukraine independent and free.
The interim Prime Minister met the UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon before leaving New York. He's now on his way to Kiev, and he knows that the time he has to keep Crimea inside the Ukraine is running out. If that referendum goes ahead, yes, there will be sanctions from the West, but it'll be very hard then to change the facts that will then exist on the ground. James Bays, Al Jazeera, at the United Nations.